Hey guys, I want to talk with you a little bit today about finding new stimuli in your life and the importance of that and the value in that. I often think about this. For me, a lot of new stimuli comes through traveling. Okay, if you listen to my channel for a little while, you know that I like to get out there and circulate the world and just go cool places and be like in a physically new locality with completely different people and sights and sounds and foods and experiences and all this kind of stuff. There's so much stimuli wrapped up in a situation like traveling, for example. And I just want to instill in you guys today and remind you of the importance of like pushing yourself to do those things in your life regularly. And I just want you to think about the stagnation factor and the lack of what I'm about to talk about, the positive, let's say, that come from when you go out and seek this new stimuli. In my eyes, when you do the same thing over and over and over again, you're in the same little town, you do your same little routine every day, you do the same things over and over and over again, it becomes very boring for you, and your life starts to turn into something that might be stable, but is certainly not progressive. Okay, it's certainly not developmental at a certain point. It's like you've probably got most everything that you're going to get out of that little stable, simple situation that you're dealing with. But I want you to think about, like I said, and this is the important part about this new stimuli. In my eyes, new stimuli is invigorating for you. It stirs creative juices in your mind. It sparks new interests. It develops you as a person, as a character. It enriches your life. It brings happiness, quite literally, into your life when you have these new experiences, when you do these new things, okay? It's so important, like I said, to go out there and seek this on a regular basis, because if you're one of these people that wants to keep moving in life and wants to keep growing and wants to keep being a better version of you, like you need to have that food and that fuel for your mind and for your soul, like I said, on a regular basis as much as possible, in my opinion. And I know it's not realistic to like go out there and do something completely new every single day of your life, because you got your job and you got your normal stuff, you got your family, your friends, your regular things, your foundation of your life, and those are all well and good and great. But like I said, don't overlook this fact that like this is a requirement or a necessity in my eyes, right? That I know that I have to be doing this stuff regularly. Otherwise, I'm just going to start to stagnate, and I'm going to get really bored and really down and just start not having fun, quite literally, in my life, which sucks for obvious reasons. And like something I always think about is even when you do try new things, there is like this phase or this period where it does have those invigorating characteristics, and it does have those creative juice stirring things about it. But even the newest of stimuli will at some point become regular to you. I mean, think about like the first time you ate like something you really liked. Like let's say my example, I really enjoy eating steak, right? It's one of my favorite meals. Like every once in a while I like to have a nice piece of red meat, nice steak. And like at first, steak is like the most amazing thing in the world, right? When you learn to cook it right, you learn to enjoy it right, and you finally get it dialed in, it's like the most amazing thing in the world. But after like time number like 20, let's say, of eating that same damn steak in the same way, even the steak becomes lacking of luster. Even the steak becomes like, you're familiar with it. It's regular. It doesn't really do as much for you. It doesn't stimulate your mind and stimulate your soul and stimulate all these sorts of things in the same manner as it did when it was new. And I'm just drawing the connection here, guys. I'm just circling back, talking about all this life stuff, all the experiences you're going to have, whatever it is you do in your life. It's like you need to keep turning it over. You need to keep going out and seeking those stimuli, okay, whatever it is. And you don't have to be a traveler like me. You could have, if you're into different things, if you're into trying a new video game, trying a new sport, trying, like I said, going to a new place, a new whatever, like just something that is going to provide you with that stimuli is all that I'm trying to get you guys to think about today. And just to remind you to keep stirring the pot. There is a reason that you go out and do those things. Like I said, it brings creativity, it brings happiness, it brings development, it brings all these things into your life. And I feel like you need to have that. You need those sorts of elements to be a complete, well-rounded human being in general. But certainly for you guys, as you develop into males, strong, powerful males, this is a part of it, right? And what do you think is more charismatic or is more interesting to people? It's like somebody that's always trying new things and has like a lot of diversity of experience in their lives to talk about, or that guy that's been doing like the same exact damn thing for his whole damn life, has nothing new to talk about, has nothing cool to talk about. It's just very, very ho-hum, very whatever, right? Like, think about that for a second. Like, what sort of captivation might that hold over other people around them, right? It's a little food for thought, okay? All right, guys. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Talk to you all soon.